tonight, don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight.
Welcome back to another video. Welcome back, and today we are going to learn how to take control of Google Meet. So let's go to our classes. So we are in Google Classroom, and these are all the classes. So I'm going to join a class now. So if we notice right here, we have the Meet link. So I can actually open the Meet link and join the class, or I can go to Classroom and select Meet, and then I can join the class because we have this option at the heading of our screen. All right, so let's go and we join. So when we join, we have some options. So we have to take off our cameras and then join the meeting. So when I join the meeting now, I realize that one of my students is in the meeting. So she can take control of the meeting just now. So if I go to the options, I don't have the options to delete her because she was the first one that joined the class. So I'm going to text her and tell her not to join the class. So please, so I'm going to text her now to leave the class. All right, so I don't have the option right here as a teacher to remove her. So I'm asking her to leave. All right, so I'm going to fix that as a teacher. So I'm asking her to leave now because I'm a teacher. As a teacher, I don't have the control to remove her because she was the first one that joined the class. So I'm going to do some settings now that allow me to be the owner of my class. So I'm waiting for her to leave. I'm waiting for her to leave the class, and then I'm going to do some settings now. All right, so she left my class. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to change some settings now. So I'm going to go to the settings symbol. I'm going to deactivate visible for students. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to press save. So when I go, we don't have the Google Meet option at the top anymore. And if we go to stream, we see the option is lock. So I am in control now. So I'm going to go to Classroom now. And to see, so we don't have any Google Meet, but I'm going to start my class now. So now my student is not able to see any class for me. So I'm going to go to stream. All right, so remember in the first part of the video when we have the student taking over and the teacher don't have the option to mute a student. So now we are going to refresh ourselves right here. So remember, we activate the link after we join the class. So I'm going to go back to settings right here, and I'm going to make it invisible for students. So go to save. So now when I make it invisible for students, the students cannot join the class. When you go to classwork, we don't have any Meet option for them to join. But the teacher can join the class by his or herself. So I'm going to join the class. After I join the class, then I'm going to activate it for my students. So I'm going to join. So I'm going to join the class. And when I join the class, I am going to activate the Meet so my students can join after. All right, so I'm going to activate the Meet just now so that my student can join the class. So if I'm going to ask one of my students to join just now, and they cannot join the class because it's not seen for them to join. So let's go to settings. So I am in the Google Meet. I'm not going to leave the class. I'm just going to go to a tab and go to the settings of the class. So we go outside of the Google Meet, go to settings. Then we are going to make it visible for students. Then we save, right? When we save, we go back to our Google class, and we are going to allow the students now to join. So I'm going to ask somebody to join the class now. So we're going to join the class right now because we activate the Meet. All right, so we're going to join. So we join the class, and now the student is in the class. So when the student is in the class, now we have the option of the host control. So remember, as a host, you have to join the class first, and then you go to settings and do activation for students to join. And then we can go to the chat section, and we have the host control. So I can remove the person. I can pin the person to the chat, to the screen. I can mute the person, right? And I can remove the person from the meeting. So I'm going to remove the person because I have control as a teacher to remove any individual from my class. So make sure you join the class first. Make sure you deactivate the class. You join the class via the Google link. Then you go out of the classroom, out of the Google Meet, go to classroom and activate it for your students, and then you have control. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned today. Take control of your classes because we are educators. Thank you.